Hi, I'm Angela Martin and welcome to number 5 Weir Road in Kuranda. I am beyond excited and privileged to be able to show you this splendid, magical, absolutely truly magical property. This is an original, and I mean original, 1980s architectural masterpiece. And it's got all the charm and all the nostalgia and all the character that you would expect from such an era. Now, what's really important here is that it's only ever had 2 owners. The first one actually was the architect who designed, created and built the house, and the current owners have loved it continually since then for more than the last 20 years. So you have all of this in these magnificent gardens. So if you are a gardener, you'll appreciate and be, I think, a little bit overwhelmed by lifetime collection of rare and exotic plants, some of which you'd only ever find in the Botanic Gardens. So all of this on a magnificent 2 acres of beautiful natural rainforest, and location is absolutely fabulous. We're quiet, we're private, we're absolutely hidden away, and we are on a no-through road. So let's go in and have a look. But before we do, press that little subscribe button, notification bell, so that you don't find out about, or so you do find out about more fabulous lifestyle properties just like this one. 1980s, here we come. Let's go. I just love original. Okay, let's put that in a little head. We are, as I've mentioned 10 times, original 1980s. And of course, as we came down that impressive concrete driveway with those other 2 very exquisite, yummy things that we're going to explore, we come into just an impressive house. Now, some buyers may not have even seen a property or a house like this, but for us more mature, this is like a trip down memory lane. They just do not make them like they used to. And I want us to, before we look at anything else, I want us to look at these tiles. Now, these are fabulous. You normally would see them and they've got cracks and they've got breaks in them, or people rip them up, you know, and they put wooden plank flooring down or whatever. Please don't do that. These are fabulous. You take your shoes off, you take your feet off, not literally, and you have this gorgeous tactile, original, smooth surface to walk on. It is sensual. It's absolutely beautiful. And of course, we have got the brick. Magic, absolutely magic. The heart and soul of the house is the kitchen, and it's original and it's wooden and it's completely and utterly fabulous. The arch with those brilliant, and I mean brilliant tiles. The colors are rustic, the 80s just, you know, go for broke. But this is a big kitchen. We've got beautiful views out onto the garden. We'll do an orientation when we go back out, but we basically got kitchen, fabulous great big sunken lounge. We've got, we're just going to walk. It's too big, it's too lovely, it's too magical to miss out. So You'll notice we talked about the architecture. We've got, look at the size of that beam. I think that is probably Oregon, and it just gives it that warmth and that feel and that character. We are going to go down to the sunken lounge and we're going to go out under the balcony and we're going to walk around the back of the house, but we're going to be here, start here. And how impressive is this fireplace? Look, look. Come over, and actually this is when you see movies where, you know, people are sitting in front of the fire and they've got real logs and they've got real, just, you know, the feet are in front of it, or in a castle. Look, this is big. I don't know if you can actually see in here, but we, you know, at the front of the house, we've got a huge, great big chimney. But this is real. You could just, it's got ashes in it. It's impressive. It's truly impressive. So slate floors, again, beautifully cool in the wet tropics. We're privileged to be in this property. It is spectacular. So we're going to head through there. That's one of the bedrooms. Going to go upstairs. We've got another 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. Then we're going to go along to that sunken lounge. What I love, there's a big long list of the things that I love, but we've got the high ceilings, and in that living area coming through, beautiful big fireplace, we have got all sorts of different angles and levels that I'll show you again when we go out. Now, this is a massive bedroom. This, just from an orientation point of view, this goes out into the carport. We've got louver doors, you can see, nice breeze coming through. And you could also double this up as an office, or have an office nook. So big enough for a big king bed, big enough for an office or not. And then we've got sliding robe doors, one with a nice big mirror. And look, 80s, gorgeous, love it. And the rooms are big, all right? I'm going to use the word big a lot. Big ensuite. And again, out onto garden. So everywhere you look, it is natural. Big space in here. Regular big shower. Again, nice high ceilings. And separate toilet, and of course, vanity. Now, this is all tiled, 80s tiles, teal blue, that sort of blue and sort of creamy colour. And again, it just works great with these red rustic tiles. I love these tiles. I'm sure that if you were to go into one of the tile shops now and take a replica of that, they're probably $1 squillion per square metre. And of course, they're going to be thick. They're probably going to be original terracotta, possibly Italian. Just absolutely magic. Look at the height of those ceilings. Look at the angles of these ceilings. We've got beautiful, beautiful wood everywhere we look. We've got the architraves everywhere we look. But look at the angles. When I say an architect created and designed it, no normal person with not a lot of skill would be able to dream this up. And even up here, look, we've got a window that it's a triangular window. It's brilliant. Big long hanging pendants. The mind boggles. So we've just looked at that room in here. We are going to go upstairs, pop a little head up here. We have got a central toilet, and we've got 2 other really big rooms. So I'm going to meet you at the top of the stairs. You know, everywhere you look, everywhere you feel, it has just got craftsmanship all over it. It's little things. Just have a look at that. All right, that's not just got a big sharp, easy to cut it at 90 degrees, of course it is, but that has got the most beautiful bevel on it. It's one piece of wood, it's tactile, it's fabulous. So rooms are big. We've got, again, original, remember original, we've got some robes in here, and we have got beautiful views out to the rainforest. We'll go out there in a minute, but it's just lovely. It's airy, and again, we know we've got the high ceilings, big steel beam coming through the middle, and then we've got our separate toilet. Let's pop your little head in there. And then this is another light and bright room. This, from an orientation point of view, that's the carport just here, and then that's the driveway, concrete driveway, just up there. And this tree, just remind me when we go down, this tree, actually, let's have a look here. You can probably see it. This tree actually comes up through the roof. Just pop your little head down in there. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Copper all the way around it, just becomes a fabulous feature. So we're going to head downstairs, we're going to look at the other big bathroom, and then we're going to go via the sunken lounge out to the decks, and then a bit of a wander around to those other two little exquisite surprises. Coming down, you will never believe the size of this bathroom. It's unbelievable. Now, we have got, I'm going to close this door so that you get a sense of the size. Again, we have got all these wonderful shapes and angles. We have got toilet. Look at these tiles, look at these tiles, but look at this. Look. We've got a shower. Have a look up here. Just come over this side and actually have a look. We've got skylight, again, ledges. We have got windows that can remain open, and we have got we've got a bath, an absolutely sunken bath in here, and of course a really big vanity. It's speechless. Okay, we're in a bathroom. You go, oh my gosh, Angela, yeah, we're in a bathroom. I have not seen a bathroom like this. I know a lot of 80s houses, and this, when we talk about the architecture and we talk about the love and the design that goes into it, this has got it all. Even things like round bits of beading, not quarter bits or square bits, because that would be easy. That has been designed with love. And again, look at these original tiles. They are priceless. Now, we are coming this way. This is part of the, I suppose, the laundry in the outdoor area. It would be easy for us to go straight out there and have a look at the laundry, but we're going to go the long way so you get a bit of a feel for the garden on the route to the laundry. But plenty of cupboard space. This is all built-in cupboards as well. So we're going to head down via the... Oh, remember Harry Potter? Hey, Harry. A little cupboard under the stairs. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So we're going to head down into the sunken lounge. We're going to go out onto the balcony, and we're going to walk back round. Wait till you see this laundry. Wait till you see it. I cannot stop marveling at just all the loveliness. This is it's substantial beyond belief, and we've got this beautiful LED light. Again, let's just look at the curve on that bit of ceiling, all right? They're not right angles, as I said before. That's so, so straightforward and easy to do. But to design a curve all the way up and round, and then look at the wood that has been curved all the way around, and of course a built-in cabinets that you just don't see anymore. Solid, robust. Now, if you've got little children or little dogs or little pets, we've got a nice little gate here. This is real. It's not stick-on, it's not painted. This is real lead light, and of course it emulates the rainforest. We're going to hear the little honey eaters out there, the little birds. We've got the frogs, we've got all the colours, just absolutely fabulous. And if you were into entertaining, clearly we have got a bar area, which again, solid brick. That is a very big piece of wood. Plenty of space behind, and just pop a little head here, just forget the mess. But we have got a little safe in there as well, just a little secret box, but plenty of space. But look at this. You close your front door, not that you have to close your front door because you're miles down your driveway. But this has got the space for the biggest of families. It has got the space for just relaxing. If you're a couple, it feels, oh, look at these ceilings. I just cannot get over how rounded, just have another quick sneak peek, how rounded those ceilings are. Absolutely precious, just precious. Outdoor living, let's go. So rainforest views wherever we go. But look at this. Look at this. We have come from open, bright, sunny. Bearing in mind you're only less than 5 minutes to Kuranda village. You can hear the cicadas. Big doors, they open. I don't know if you can see just slightly under here, but under the house there is a self-contained, huge big storage area, a big concrete box. So you have got plenty of place to put your little bits and your bobs, plus that little thing that we've seen coming down the drive. It's very exciting. But look at this. This is priceless. We have got a seasonal creek that runs through the property, and we have a temperature drop of probably 5 degrees in the rainforest. So you get all your birds and your butterflies, they are just sparkling through there. This is just majestic, absolutely majestic. And so the garden, we did mention, we'll have a look, of course, but it's been a collector's dream for years and years and years for rare and exotic plants. And they're all dappled throughout the rainforest and, of course, in the gardens and along the garden walks. So just breathe this in. We're going to head up that way to that laundry. Opening and closing doors. Now, under here is where that great big storage concrete box is with a gate. So again, that's just from an orientation point of view, you get to it down there. But look at the size of this retaining wall. Isn't that fabulous? Absolutely fabulous. Now, little services are in here. Look at the garden. Look, I mean, this is like the walkways all over. These are the real, but look, they feel like wax and they feel like velvet. There's some sort of costas, I think, and then your little cordylines, and you got your palms and your dappled light. Just, ooh, there, ooh, that's nice, very nice. Now, this is where we came out. Ooh, very bright and sparkly. This is where we came out the big bathroom, and I pointed to say this is where the laundry is, and we'll have a look up at the house in a minute. But you will never have seen, or you will very rarely remember having a laundry, 1980s laundry like this. Now, we do have, before I point to that, we do have mains power. We do have mains water. We are only a couple of minutes into Kuranda village. We're only 15 minutes to Smithfield, where you got Coles and Woolies and everything else that goes with it. But these are fire bricks. You don't have to use them. You wouldn't use them, but they're there as the original feature. And this is a copper tub. Now, the copper alone, I would not even guess how much that would be worth. You couldn't buy it now. You'd have to have it made, so it would become, you know, like $1 squillion. But we have got an absolutely fabulous copper tub with fire bricks, should you want to. You could maybe even make that into a raku pottery oven if you've got your fire bricks. Oh, it's all very exciting. And of course, we have got the most amazing, again, beautiful original, probably super thick stainless steel sink. Love the tiles. Orange, nearly my favourite colour. Absolutely brilliant. So we're going to head back down round there. I'm just going to show you a little bit of the garden, and then we're going to go back up the front and we're going to have a look at that shed and that alternative accommodation. Income potential, family, friends, the mind boggles. Let's go and have a look. So we're just going to come down this side, just so that I can show you where that storage is, the wall, and then we're going to head up the steps. Oh gosh, it's a bright, sparkly day today. And then we're going to head up that concrete drive and just explore the gardens. But look at this. This is on your property. Can you believe that? We've got that fabulous little, you know, the windows, the architect design, just magic. And we had a little bird here before. I don't know if there's guppy fish or something in there, but it was quite happy just sploshing away, probably trying to keep cool. And this down here is the seasonal creek. And it will just run all the way through there. But look at the majesticalness, if that's a word, of this wall. It's, again, it's not a square wall. It is rounded, and it has cadence, and it has a feel. And the great thing is it's also got drainage holes, which is what you want. And of course, you've got all those beautiful plants just plopping up and over. So we are in amongst the rainforest, but at the front, you know, we've got our sun and our sparkle and our grass. And this area over here is, if you can see it, is a little storage shed. We've got gas bottles for cooking, and we've got a little path that just heads up. In fact, sort of heads up that way and then it sort of stops. So we'll meet it round that way. Otherwise, you're going to be watching this for the next 3.5 hours. We're just coming along under where the pathway is that we said, oh, look at these, look again. Oh, wow. Torch gingers, just beautiful. Medinillas, oh, they're going to have dangly pink and purple. Oh. I'm not going to go on about this, I promise. It's only going to take 2 seconds, but look at that. Look at that. That is unbelievable. That is Mother Nature at its absolute best. Now, we have concrete paths pretty much everywhere we want to walk, and the path continues along that way just to the back of the shed, and then it sort of stops because it's sort of, you know, got a bit of garden there. So we're not going to worry about walking all the way along there, but if we go the steps back up to the carport, then I'm going to show you the tree, and then we're going to head back up and look at the accommodation and the shed. Ooh. Wow, look at that. Oh, that's amazing. Stop touching all the plants. Before we head up, I just want to show you the tree. Now on the inside, bananas, just exquisite. But this, I just have to show you because it's special. It's part of the history of the house. But you see how when we looked on the outside, so that's the copper that goes all the way around, protecting this absolutely beautiful just tree, living, organic. Give it a hug. We're going to head back up that concrete driveway. We are getting there, I promise, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is about 9 meters wide. Now, when we see this shed, the shed is massive, absolutely massive, but you could easily get 1, 2, 3, probably 4 cars in there, you know, so if you had somebody, again, visiting or, you know, just turning up, there's going to be plenty of space there. Not that you have to worry about it. Now, we can get into the shed this way. We have got little steps that come down into the door, but we're not going to go that way. We're going to walk along here because it is just such a beautiful, beautiful walk. Again, you feel like you're in the Botanic Gardens and all these, look at that, purple on the underside, just lovely, variegated plants. Great big tropical elephant ears. Oh, wow. Wow. Special. Now, what do we want to do first? The little accommodation? Or, you've waited long enough for this. Look at the size of this shed. It is beyond description. So, if you were running a business from home, this is another whole building. Or if you just have hobbies, or you just love cars, or you just want a really big workshop, or you just want a place to hang out, we have got concrete floor. Concrete. I'm going to measure it because it's just too big. I think it's roughly 11 by 11, 12 by 12. This way. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, let's call it 11, roughly 11 by 11, but we've of course we've got power, and that was the little blue door that we came in. Take this in. This is spectacular, just spectacular. Tree, look at the tree fan and the sparkle. We talked about cadence, a very important word in nature, and the architect, original architect, the original designer, visionary, if you like, clearly loved curves. So I can almost guarantee that you will not have seen accommodation that has been lovingly built, thought through and created that has got such fabulous, fabulous shape. So we're going to go in and, well, of course we're going to go in. More concrete. Again, that's probably where the drainage goes. So when it rains, You don't have any worries about, sloshing through little bits of mud. Concrete is seriously our best friend in the wet tropics, and it goes from Weir Road at your entrance all the way to your shed, all the way to the house. Now, this actually has its own entrance, and we're going to have a look at it because it's magnificent and it's magical, and there's like little fairies and everything in there, that when we come off the road we can actually walk directly in. But we're going to head up this way. Look, this is Lady Slipper Vine, and they come out, I don't know if we can see them, we're starting to see them here. Have a look up here. That is like a little slipper. That's why they call them Lady Slipper Vines. But look at this. If you ever wanted something with character, this would surely have to be it. Come in, mezzanine, joyous colours. Probably children have been here for quite some time. And again, you can see the curvature on the roof. And it's got the original VJ, which is, the like the Queenslander style character. It's got its own self-contained kitchen, and it has got its own bathroom, toilet, vanity and shower. And again, look at the curve of the wood. Can you see in here? Just pop your head in here. Just magic. And then just pop your head upstairs so that you can see what it's like just to have a look over. It's brilliant. I love everything about this. This is like we mentioned before, but something like a movie set where, you see people sitting on the porch and, having a chat and on the rocking chair, because it is unbelievably calm and it is unbelievably relaxing. And you just, again, remember, it's 80s. It's not brand new. Go buy a modern, boring house. But this is character filled. This has got love, it's got joy, it's got history, and it has a feel, it has a soul, it has a heart. And you'll see that almost even more, if that is such a word, when we head up and look at some of those fabulous rock features that just integrate beautifully with the rainforest. Just stunning. Speechless. This is just priceless, absolutely priceless. Now, we have got boulders, concrete steps, they've been here for a long, long time. But when we come in from up here at Weir Road, look at all this. This, look at the size of that tree. This is truly magic. Now, when we come down the driveway, we may have seen that we had another little entrance up here. So when you're coming off Weir Road, that's the little entrance up here. Oh, look at this. We've got bamboo. We're now like in a forest. We're in a rain forest with all this love and joy that's gone into it. Just absolutely priceless. Wow, look at that tree. Just brilliant. So our little bit up on Weir Road is just here. We come down the steps. We can come in here. And we've also got another little entrance up here where you come down the driveway. And that's our entrance just here. So again, lots of different ways, magical spots to get to that fabulous, absolutely fabulous, character-filled, beautiful bit of accommodation. So we're going to head back down to the house and do a very quick wrap-up. that you have enjoyed this probably quite extended tour of number 5 Weir Road in Kuranda, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it because it's sensational, it is unique, it is magical. I'm not even going to ask you why you would consider buying this property. I think it's pretty obvious that there is nothing else like it, and it is genuinely a 1980s, that's nice, a 1980s original house. It's the sort of thing that I don't know that you'd want to come in and renovate it because it has such a special feel. And I talk a lot about feel, I talk a lot about calm. This, you walk in and seriously, your heart rate just goes, ooh. It's magical, absolutely magical. And the location, oh my goodness, the location is just one of the best in the whole of Kuranda. Weir Road is a highly sought after road. At the very end of the road, you have the Barron River. And in that direction, you are literally just 5 minutes into Kuranda village. You are 15 minutes in the car down to Smithfield Shopping Centre, where, believe it or not, you've got your Coles and your Woolies and your Bunnings and your cinemas and your restaurants, and, you know, close again to the beach. So you have the best of everything. But this house, this property, big enough for the whole family. You have got income potential with that self-sustained, completely self-contained, I should say, accommodation, bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, and an easy walk into the village, its own separate entrance. And then there's the shed. I'm going to go on about the shed. It is unbelievably fabulous. And then this, I couldn't get it open before because it's actually screwed and bolted onto the wood. But this, is this worth buying a house for? That's like a castle that has its own special fireplace. I would say absolutely, because that is history and you're not going to find another one like it. So give me a call, please. Angela Martin, 0403 788 187. Visit the website angelamartin.tv, and for the sake of a fireplace, please don't forget to press that little subscribe button and notification bell so that you genuinely can find out about more fabulous lifestyle properties just like this one before everyone else. Be super quick on this. This is an absolute gem.